Hey y'all, I'm Byron and this is Margaret, and we are the hosts of the Beyond I Do podcast. This video is an extension of a segment from our podcast called Let's Discuss It.
So on the podcast, we discussed a post that we had found online where a woman wished her husband happy first anniversary. The precursor to that was her thanking him for patiently waiting for 25 plus years in the friend zone. So she goes on to say how he sat patiently waiting 25 years while she had to discover that all along what she was looking for was right in front of her. And they are now celebrating their 1 year anniversary. So in the comments, of course, there were a lot of opinions about 25 years and waiting. And we wanted to pose the question, is 25 years too long to be in the friend zone? What do you think?
25 years.
25 years.
25 years.
That's that how would long. Be like,
that
would be like us
years. So that was
now
like
getting married.
97.
The year it all changed.
Well, now it would probably be 98 now. That was today. But, still 97, 98 time. So from 97 to 98 till now. What was that brother doing? That's what I wanted. Man, come on. What was that brother doing? I'm just trying to figure that out. I mean, And that's not a whole lot of context. So I'm hoping that maybe they made this vow at 12, 11, 12, something like that. Maybe, something like that.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I'm hoping that. So they look to be in their 30s, maybe mid 30s. Yeah. I'm hoping that they met in maybe middle school, and maybe they were they had a crush, or he had a crush, and then throughout high school. That's what I'm hoping the 25 years has encompassed is middle school.
She said, and I quote, "To the man that sat patiently in the friend zone for over 25 years waiting to see that he was the one I was looking for all along. The man that redefined love and true happiness for me, and I could not love him more. Happy first year anniversary, babe."
That's beautiful.
Patiently. 25 years.
Yeah.
25 years, man.
25. And then I'm thinking that he dated. And he had relationships. He just knew that she was
okay. So I friend zone myself with this one.
I friend
zone myself with her. So I mean, what? Good 5, 6 years went by. Yeah. So during that time I did date, and she dated other people.
You had a long-term relationship.
Well, you had some relationship. Come on, man. Anyway, so I did have a long-term relationship, so, but I wasn't patiently waiting. I need to know what patiently waiting means. What does patiently wait? Is patiently waiting mean he was just sitting back, because apparently whatever woman that he was involved in that time frame up until they got back together didn't get 100% because he knew he was waiting on Shanae. I'm not just using Shanae because that's not a real name. But he was waiting on Shanae. He was like, "Yeah, I like you. I want to marry you, but Shanae
this might be the time."
Yeah.
So, which this discussion led us to another area of discussion, which is having opposite sex friends, because then my thinking was, so when they were in relationships with other people, if they were like, this is my friend Tom, and Tom said, this is my friend Shanae, and we're just friends though, that's all, nothing else. Well, now if I am Tom's ex and I know that he and Shanae have married, then I'm going to go back to that relationship and say, he was lying to me all along. I knew they were together.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. Now, the relationship, the friendship, depending on how it was, I don't have nobody that I call and talk to on a daily, weekly, or whatever basis. I do have female friends, people that I grew up with, people, that I, associate with from time to time. They might call me. I work on their cars sometimes and be like, hey, I got a speaker out, whatever, and we'll catch up. But other than that, it's not like a continuous thing. So, depending on the relationship of the friendship, I'm not gonna be on the phone while she in there cooking. Now I'm up there talking about, yeah, she in there cooking my dinner. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So what you were saying about your boy? Yeah, I'm not doing all that. But some people do that. Some people do. It's like that. I've seen on TV where, women will be on a little talk show or something, be complaining about, that's my best friend, we grew up, since kindergarten, blah, 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 like, what was it, Love and Basketball, like they were best friends.
Exactly.
Throughout the years, you know what I'm saying?
My point is, and I'm sure your ex is probably thinking the same thing
she
about
probably
us.
is.
Best friends,
I
right?
knew it was something up with them.
We were just friends until we were not, until the year it all changed.
Margaret sent me a letter when my dad had passed away, right? I was with my ex-girlfriend. She sent me a letter, sorry for your loss, blah, blah. It was a one-page letter. I read it one time. And my ex, she was like, well, yeah, that's cute. She sent you a letter. I put it up. Why I can't find that letter no more? What you think happened to that letter? But she knew that she had that sense. She sensed it was something between me and you.
But it wasn't.
She had to sense something.
Not on my end it wasn't. Now on your end that's different, but on my end we were friends until we were not.
I think she was just crazy.
Well, that too. But anyway.
She was crazy.
Anyways.
She was crazy. It's like old girl we talk about, because that's crazy. Well, both of them crazy. I'm sorry.
25 years? That's sweet.
Both of them crazy.
Oh, that's sweet. Now, it's sweet if they met in middle school and were friends, and he, in the back of his mind, he said, she's going to be mine one day, and he stuck in there. I'm for Team Tom. Whatever his name is.
Okay.
He's a real one. We know he's loyal.
I support them, and I hope they do fantastically well. I'm just trying to figure out that patiently part. Like, what does patient mean? Maybe that was just the expression she used.
I think so. I'm
sure he wasn't just sitting up there like,
I am giving
waiting on Sinead. Year 2 go by. Year 3 go by. Waiting on Sinead. Well, he proposed to her, but I know she ain't gonna go to the altar. How did that go?
I'm in my brain going to think that it wasn't an actively patiently wait, that he had his relationships, and he, I'm just going to give Tom credit he knew if ever. Now, there was a movie, I can't remember what it was, and the guy told the person he was with, if ever this person says she wants to give it a try, then that's it.
Oh, dang.
Do you remember that? It was some movie.
Yeah, it was some.
So maybe as Tom was dating, maybe he let people know, and hopefully he did, because honesty. But hopefully he said, "Look, this is cool. We'll go out. We'll have a good time. But if Shanae ever decides that she wants to give it a go, then I'm gonna give it a go."
Well, I know for the time that I waited, I was just prayed to God, like, look, God, please don't let her meet nobody. Maybe that's why you didn't meet nobody.
We were literally kids, though.
I know. We were kids.
Like upper teens, early 20s. But you put yourself in the friend zone. You didn't even
It
give
don't
me
matter
the
how we got there. We got there, okay? We came out of it. We came up out that friend zone. What? Like he did. I'm trying to, that's the only thing. Like,
or maybe they had times throughout the 25 years that they dated.
yeah, I'm sure they
Maybe
did. I hope
they
they
would
did.
go out and.
I'm sure she lived her dang best life. But he could not live his best life because he was waiting on her.
Maybe that is his best
Now,
life.
if they didn't have any type of agreement, then okay, he was patiently waiting on her. That means that, like I say, I don't know however many women in 25 years that bro might have dated or been with, but they did not get 100% from him.
Oh no, because
at no point in time.
Shanae.
Shanae had the upper
number
hand.
one.
He was waiting on her. So,
all right, so that's our let's discuss it topic.
Yep.
We want to know what your thoughts are. Is 25 years too long to be in the friend zone? If so, what's the time limit? When do you finally say, okay, this is it, I'm moving on?
And please make sure it ain't 25 years. Oh my God, that's a long time.
They met in middle school or elementary
maybe
school.
it was elementary school.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. I'm gonna give him credit. Yeah. I'm gonna give him some credit.
Let's give him some credit.
He wasn't an adult when he started this 25-year wait.
Yeah, he would.
All right, so thanks for tuning in. We hope that you enjoyed it. We ask that you please like and subscribe, and also check out the Beyond I Do podcast wherever you listen to podcasts.
And until next time, we will holler at y'all.